Namaste. I'm making this video to share something with you all because I want to share. Okay, I want to speak it. This is not a video to get likes or subscribers, but even though if you do like, watch my video and do subscribe to my channel, it is going to be really great. Therefore, there will be no hooks and no previews. This video is about my mission or what I see for everyone. Okay, so firstly, let me tell you something about myself. Okay, something I have done, or maybe because of God's grace, something that I look back at and think that I have done something to prove myself and I am worthy. Okay, so to this day, something that I am proud of about myself is my 10th class result. Okay, so out of 600 marks, all I wanted was to cross 500, get 500 plus marks. That's all I wanted. That was my goal, and I got 510, 85%. I was very happy. Okay, in maths and science, I got more than 90 marks out of 100. Why I got less, 85% instead of 90, even though I got 93, 91, and 93 in maths, science, and social studies in Andhra Pradesh State Board. Okay, I scored less in Telugu. Telugu, I don't know why, so surprising. My mother tongue is Telugu. I speak Telugu at home, but still, the lowest marks I scored was in Telugu. Okay, and I did very good in Hindi. I got 84. Hindi was my first language. Okay, Telugu second language in school. Okay, and in English I did average. Okay, but I improved in English a lot in intermediate. I scored very well in English in intermediate. Even though school level English and intermediate level English are different, in engineering also I did good in English. And also Sanskrit I scored very good. I think I got 97 or something out of 100 in Sanskrit. Telugu only I didn't do very well, and I even read slowly in Telugu. I don't know why, even though it is my mother tongue. My first native language is Telugu, but I don't know why I'm weak in Telugu. And I feel comfortable in English, Telugu, Hindi, three languages I can speak and write and read. Anyway, even though I did good in 10th class, which I feel that I did some hard work and I'm worthy because I did good in my academics. Okay, I have proved to myself, see, I did good. I'm not a dumb person. Even though I did good, I got 85%, 90 plus in math, science, social studies, good in Hindi, okay in English. Still, I was discouraged by a few people saying that, oh, did you already know the questions that were going to come in the exam? Your school people already revealed to you what questions are going to come. No, obviously not. Of course, I had an all-in-one textbook, okay, and I had previous year question papers, okay. I had a strategy. I saw what kind of questions were coming and I prepared that. Okay. We wrote many pre-finals. In pre-finals, I scored 90% plus. Okay. In three or four pre-finals, I did very good. At the end, my Hindi strategy changed just at the last moment. I was scoring 90 plus, but my strategy changed because I went to a tuition. That Hindi master uh, gave me a different format of writing the poems and all. I don't know if it improved marks or I got less. I used to get 90 plus, but I got only 84 in final because at the last moment I changed the pattern. Anyway, so I was criticized that, oh, yours that is very easy. You are question paper, everything you know beforehand. No, I didn't know. Okay, that is a basic strategy to see previous year question papers for an exam. It is a basic strategy for any exam. You take any exam. Okay, I am most proud of my 10th class result because I did it through my only studies and dedication and hard work, and I proved. Okay, 10th class is not much, of course. And later I did my intermediate. I graduated from IIT. I did MTech and all. Even though I'm not very proud of that because it doesn't really show what I am. Intermediate, I didn't really focus much on education. Again, I got 85%. But intermediate is slightly easier compared to 10th class because the subjects are less, stress is less. Okay, lengthy, it's not very lengthy. I got 85 instead of getting 90 plus or something because I don't know why. In chemistry, I got less marks in intermediate, but it doesn't really tell my strength in chemistry because I was very good at organic chemistry. In organic chemistry, I scored decently in IIT JEE in uh, chemistry and physics. But my IIT maths was very poor, okay? But my intermediate level maths was very good. See, I'm not very proud of my IIT everything, but I'm proud of my 10th standard results because it was solid, no cheating, nothing, pure hard work, and I got whatever. But I don't take pride in IIT because I wouldn't have got into IIT without reservation. Okay, I in general category IIT is very difficult. Okay, and also I'm not very proud of graduating from IIT because it is not really my hard work. I did cheat in exams, okay, and also uh, it was the goodwill of my professors who later kind of reduced the difficulty and helped me to get through the graduation. So 10th class, I am very proud that I have proved my worth. Intermediate, okay. IIT is completely God's grace. Okay, God has given me an IIT degree. Yeah, God has, because of God's, it's pure luck that I got into IIT BHU, and I have IIT MTech BTech certificates. Okay, from IIT BHU. It is pure just a blessing. It is not my hard work. Okay. That said, so because I am an IIT and it's through luck and all, and even though I don't really deserve, if you compare with a general category person, their speed with mathematics, they are so far ahead. I was not very good with maths and integral calculus, all this. Of course, I didn't study and I didn't practice because I didn't even like it, or my brain is not wired in such a way. But I was good with physics, practical, imagination, chemistry. I didn't even need to put the pen down for many physics and chemistry questions. I could just imagine and see. I had a target, but I just need to get this much. Through reservation, cutoff is very less compared to general category. So I didn't really require to study that hard, even though I don't know if I could or couldn't do that. Okay. So I don't think that I'm a very brilliant student, but I am somewhere fine. My IQ test, I got around 140 or 130 in IQ test. So overall, I am not a dumb fool. I'm like okay, fairly intelligent student. Okay, and as per academics. So after graduation from IIT engineering, what a person wants is expected to do is either get a job in mechanical engineering, core. Again, it is not my cup of tea because I will explain, or software job or something like that, what my father expects or what the world expects, or clear the government exams to get a government job. I will talk about two exams: SSC CGL and UPSC. SSC CGL is an exam which tests your speed, not your deep thinking. IIT tests your speed a little, but it is more about your thoughts, your deep thinking. For IIT JEE, you get time to think. You can think deeply. You can analyze a few steps, and you have the time to do that. It requires your scientific uh, brain. But SSC CGL is not like that. I cleared IIT JEE, but I could not clear SSC CGL. Okay, to this day, uh, because I was not able to clear cutoffs except once when the this number of vacancies were very high. I cleared tier 1 but not tier 2. SSC CGL is completely different. It requires a lot of practice. It is about speed. It is about your memory. It is a game. Okay, it is not an entrance exam. I would say it is like a puzzle game. And I am not much of that kind of a person. I am like more of a philosopher. I do deep thinking. If I sit in the exam and start thinking, exam timer will finish. That is not. And if you talk about UPSC has time, but it is very big, huge. I actually also cleared CAT, but in reservation. I was getting calls from IIMs for interview, but I didn't go because I knew I was not really interested to spend 24-25 lakhs for MBA degree, which I'm not even interested to do businesses and all. So I did not go for that. So coming back to UPSC application process itself is such a big headache. It takes half an hour to 1 hour to just apply for this exam, let alone go to the exam and fry your brain. It is too complicated, such a big, and the syllabus, so much to memorize, to know, starting from general studies or whatever. It is not even science and technology to. So if I'm interested in science and technology, why didn't I go into mechanical? I will tell all that. Okay. So I was expected to go in that direction, but naturally, I don't know why I didn't go in that direction, but I came into this field where I am right now. So that is about the mission for this world. So what I am saying in this world, I am not a child. Once I became an adult, our awareness increases, our eyes open. We can see that there are a lot of issues in this world, including me. I'm part of this world. So I would like to help with these issues. Okay. So coming number one most biggest issue, even though it doesn't uh, seem to be practical, it is more philosophical. Is uh, that is what about even Gautam Buddha has said. This is a spiritual matter. I prioritize spirituality. See, we are going to die. Everyone who we know is going to die, our world is going to end, and there is a lot of pain and suffering in this world. And there is only one way, like Jivan Mukti, Nirvana, liberation from our sorrows through spirituality, okay? Through meditation, right way of living, through health and fitness, okay? Maintaining a proper diet, eating healthy, eating good meals, and vegetarianism, ahimsa marg, okay, health and fitness, yoga, strength training. Being very healthy is very important to be happy. Okay, so but it is not very easy. I am telling about myself. It is very difficult to follow proper diet. Okay, and we get food cravings, hunger, temptations, desire about food. So to control a proper diet itself is very difficult. So anyway, I came into this field where diet is important. I am a professional coach about. I'm not, even though I have an engineering degree and I'm from science and engineering background, maths, physics, chemistry, all these kinds of background. But 20 years and 15 years ago, right now, Recently, not right now, right now I'm more into spirituality, and as time passes I think I'll be more into spiritual things. But right now, diet is 80%, 70 to 90% is diet. Diet means it is not about starvation or eating very less food. It is about moderation, that green zone. Okay, both sides are red, and in the middle is a green. Red is eating too less, red is eating too much. We should know how much is the middle path. Okay, that is what even Gautama Buddha has said, middle path. So, diet 70 to 90%, eating moderately, okay, having proper treats also. You should not starve yourself, that 100% cutting down sugar. Okay, do not, I don't want to take people to extremes. Like, there are many people, I don't know how they do it. They stop eating sugar completely. I don't know how do they manage. They don't eat bakery food at all, pizza, burger, cakes, everything stop. But I'm not saying to stop all that. Okay, so in there are 10 days. This video is not obviously for anyone who is on the homeless person, because they obviously don't have food to eat only. We will talk about those problems later. For now, I'm talking about people who are having too much food. They became overweight, like me. So for us, the people who have internet, who have phone, who became overweight or underweight, who are doing jobs in different fields like software engineering, medical science, banks, government, energy, finance and accounts, banking, all kinds of professions where people are struggling to lose weight or to get fit, okay, or overweight or underweight. To these people I'm talking. Everyone can listen, but these are my target audience. So moderation, once a while we can have bakery food, once a while, like once in a week, or once in a 10 days, or once in a month. Not like stop forever, because that's not possible. Food is a very strong drug, and we are all drug addicts. Food is the drug. For example, a strong drug is there, that is the food. If we stop it, what will happen? It will backfire. If we stop eating for 10 days, that 11th day, 12th day, 14th day, 15th day, we will eat too much. That is very bad. Instead, we eat very little. Okay, once a while one chocolate, once a while one biscuit. Instead of 100% healthy food, I am saying 80% easy, 75%, 85% healthy food, millets, vegetables, protein, like so, sattvic food, Ayurveda, whatever is saying, Ayurveda proper. It is, I respect Ayurveda. So sattvic food, mitahara, all this 85%. No need for 100%. It's not possible for us. If we do that, we will fail again. In my experience, I have failed. So likely you may also fail, you may also succeed. It depends on upon you. So mostly healthy food, and then a little junk food. Okay, that our body, it is also, it obviously has consequences. Okay, a little poison has consequences. It is poison. It is not a healthy thing. All the chocolate, all these things, they are not healthy, but we are allowing a little amount. Okay, it is equally harmful like alcohol, beer. Okay, in long term, if you smoke a cigarette right now, you will cough, or you will have bad taste in your mouth, your lung capacity will get affected. In long term, it may lead to several other uh, damages. Chocolate is equally like that. Because of sugar, we may get diabetes, we tooth decay, okay, tooth rot, something like that. Chocolate also has dangerous side effects. Chocolates, cakes, biscuits, Salt is very harmful, sugar, salt, spices. So everything has consequences. So it is about this moderation. Pray to God, pray to yourself, beg yourself, pray to yourself, and try to discipline yourself to have moderation when it comes to food, healthy, normal vegetarian food. That is the primary 70 to 90%. Then next 10 to 30% is exercise, strength training. Because of our lives are such a way that we are not doing farming, we are not doing construction labor, we are not doing loading and unloading heavy objects. We are sitting, eating, sleeping. That is the modern day job, right? So we need to do exercise, strength training, squats, push-ups, planks, three basic exercises. And if you have time, Surya Namaskara and bar curls, walking, cycling, running, and if possible, play badminton, go for swimming, table tennis, you can play chess, and etc. Meditation. So these activities we have to do at least one. But because I am in this field, I am a professional. I dedicate my time from 3 p.m. to 7 p.m., 3 to 4 hours for these activities, because I want to become a professional coach in these fields of spirituality, health, and wellness. Okay, so I need your support to please watch my videos, like my videos, subscribe to my channel, share my videos. I know that these don't look so well. I'm just recording on a Samsung phone. I don't have a camera, I don't have a mic, and I am not very good at editing. Okay, I just know basics. So, but I want to concentrate on content, give you proper guidance. Okay, so spirituality, spiritual evolution, Jivan Mukti, Nirvana, Moksha, while living. So Advaita Vedanta and Buddhism, these kinds of concepts, philosophies, where we can live happily, live a full life, content, be content, and we are not afraid of any death when it comes. We will be peacefully going away. I don't know what is death and what happens after death. At least when we are living right now, we should be happy and we should have strength to withstand or overcome any challenges that life may throw at us. That is through spiritual way of living. Okay, diet, exercise, yoga, meditation, these kind of things help us to become strong. So these are my points and main things. Later there are so many other things in this world which require, everyone is not the same. I am saying I am into spirituality, spiritual liberation, moksha, all that. Jivan Mukti, Advaita Vedanta, Buddhism, Jainism, spiritual way of life. Spiritual way of life, I'm not talking about sannyasam or being a monk, okay? Normal. I appreciate health and fitness, it is very important. It is very important to look good, be good, feel young, or be very functional. I'm not saying that we should eat only one meal a day or to become a full sannyasi, like a agora sadhu or something. No, I'm not suggesting or advising or forcing anyone to become a sannyasi sadhu. Okay, you can go on dates, you can do dating, you can marry, whatever you like. You have complete freedom, but health is the primary. Health is not just a physical fitness. I'm talking about spiritual wellness, attaining the Jivan Mukti. Means I'm not talking about moksha after death. I'm talking about moksha, complete spiritual liberation right now when you are living. It doesn't matter what your age is. Could be a teenager, 20, 30, 40, whatever. You should have that spiritual wisdom so that you can live happily. Okay, that is the primary goal, Jivan Mukti. And how does it come? Through many right things to do, starting from diet to exercise and meditation, yoga nidra, pranayama practice. There are so many things, but everything is simple. Simple is a new sophistication, is something I heard on internet. So simplicity. Okay, be very simple and happy. This is something that I wanted to share. I already spoke a lot, but I something I want to summarize now. Okay, one word: spiritual, spiritual. Two words: spiritual liberation. One word: liberation. One word: nirvana. One word: mukti. Two words: jivan mukti. This, just complete peace. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Thank you.